Have you ever felt lost with no life direction, not knowing what it is that you wanted to do with your life? Well, that was me until I started journaling. This is why today we'll be talking about how journaling could actually change your life for the better. But before I get to that part, let me first introduce myself to my newcomers and say welcome. My name is Olerato, the founder of Dreamers Elevation Network. And for my lovely people who are coming back once again, I say welcome family. Let us dive in together on today's topic. As I said, today we'll be talking about how journaling changed my life and how it can potentially change yours. When I started journaling, I didn't know it was called journaling. That's because the only thing I knew back then was that I wanted to change my life for the better. I wanted to live my life with intention. I wanted to motivate myself. I wanted to track my progress. And I wanted to see how far I can actually go in life and actually leave a mark for myself. Get that before that time when I decided to start, I didn't dare to dream because I never thought I could amount to anything bigger than myself or bigger than my situation. When I made this intention to live my life different was when I started my senior school. That was because my junior school, I didn't feel like I did my best. So I decided to live my life with the intention at senior school and actually live my life for the better because I was about to finish school and I live in the society. And I didn't want to live an ordinary life like everybody. I wanted something big for myself. And I knew that if I stick to the old me, I wouldn't be able to live that big life. And get that then, I didn't know what that big thing that I wanted is. So I decided to get myself a book, something ordinary, nothing fancy, something that you get in a shop. I got myself a book and I started writing the things that I wanted to achieve, wrote all my goals in it, wrote all the ideas in that book. And every single day, I would make sure that I flipped through the pages to actually see what it is that I wanted to achieve for myself. That was when I started shifting my mindset because I knew that if I do not change how I thought about myself, because then I thought of myself as a C student, and I realized that thinking of myself as a C student will not work for me in a position that I am. So I need to change how I thought of myself. So I started seeing myself as an A student. And for me to actually, put a stamp on that, I wrote in my book or journal at the time, I wrote that I wanted to be best in class. Notice that a C student cannot be best in class. I wanted to stand in front of other students and also receive an award because when I was in junior school, the only thing that I did was clap hands for everybody. But I wanted people to do the same for me. So that could only happen if I am best in my own class. I also used the journal to motivate myself. I would write the things that would actually speak to me. There'll be times where, people, my classmates would tell me that I'll never get best in class. I'll never get an award like I said I wanted to. That was because I went to junior to senior school with a C, right? And there was someone in our class who had a B, and they asked me that who do I think I am to say that I'm gonna be best in class when we have another student who came here with a B while I came with a C. Somewhat did something to me because it made me remember that yes, I used to not do well at school. So what makes me think that I can actually be best in class. So that was a moment where I took my journal and wrote something that would actually, motivate me. I also used my journal to start my imagination journey. You know, I used to take pictures and actually paste them in my journal, When I used that picture to start imagining the type of life that I wanted, what I'm trying to say to you is it's very important to start your journaling journey. This is because it brought me where I am today. The reason why I'm saying this is because in my journal, I wrote that I wanted to pass my Form 5 and go to university. I wrote that I wanted to be my best in class. And I got all of those things because I kept seeing them every single day when I flipped through my journal. Right now, I am a university graduate. I have a degree. I passed my Form 5. I got best in class. And to make it even better, before I only knew that I was going to get best in class during the prize giving. And so my name was called before the best in class section was called. And I got called to get an award for best in commerce in the whole school. So in that case, it shows you that the things or the goals that you write, you do not forget about them. Instead, the more you see them every single day, they remind you that you can achieve them. They remind you that if you put in the work, you can actually achieve those things. It just makes it possible for you. You just develop that mindset that indeed you can actually achieve those things. So, as I said, I had many books. This is like a typical example of it. This is two books. I combined them because I felt like they might get lost or something like that. I just wanted all the ideas to be in one place, which is why I developed my own journal. Yes, you heard me right. I have created a journal, right? And in this journal, the reason why I actually started this journal was because I wanted my ideas to be in one place. This was convenient at the time. But the problem with a book like this is because if on a particular page I write my goals, and then I kept writing and kept writing because as you grow up, you develop new goals, right? You develop new dreams. So you have to keep adding them. So I would have to go back and actually write all of them down again. Or when I have an idea, I would have to flip a certain page, write the two ideas that I had. The next time, when I have to go back to actually write more ideas that I had, they just get lost. I'll just be flipping through to try to look for that section and end up not finding it. So that means everything is all over the place. And as I said, this was practical at the time, but it just didn't fit what I wanted because my things are not organized. That is why I decided to create a journal that could actually help me be organized, have everything in place. So this journal, it was inspired by all of the books. And these are not the only books that I had. I think I have this is one, two, three. I have six, probably. Yes, six, I think, if not more. So as I said with my story, it's very important to have a journal. And the reason why that is for you to write your story. It's for you to really track your progress. It's for you to have your ideas in one place so that you can know where to look for them the next time you want to actually implement them. It's for you to write your goals, and actually by writing those goals, you'll be able to change your mindset because the more you see those goals, the more you actually believe that it is possible for you to achieve those things. There was a time when I was listening to a motivational speaker, and this person was saying that it's very important to write all your goals down. It's not enough to only know them by head because as humans we forget. So if you do not write your goals in a book or in a journal, you'll forget them. So it's very important that you have those goals that you want or those dreams in a single place where you can actually go there and actually flip through to see how far you have come. On the video where I talked about how to record your journey, I emphasized that the journal or the book that I considered my journal at the time, it reminded me of where I came from, where I was going, and where I was at the moment. So it's very important that you have your own journal. to craft your own story. And when I say craft your own story, I really mean crafting your own story. The quote that said, "You have to write your story." This is the definition of it, because when you have a journal, consider that my journal is a 1 year journal. So if it's 2025, this is my journal for 2025, and then you write every single thing every single day. You're actually recording your life. You're writing your life story every single day. And imagine how great this would be in 5 years when you have 2025 journal, 26, 27 until year 30. You have these journals that you can actually take and compile them to write your memoir, write your life story. How powerful is it? Just think about it, that after taking all those recordings, you can actually write your life story. You can actually go back and see how you have been living your life. So it helps you to be able to be accountable. That is what my journal will be bringing to you. It makes me happy to realize that if you do get the journal, you'd be able to record every single thing that happens in your life, that one day your children can actually read them, which can serve as an inspiration to them, to show them that this is what you went through, but you survived through those struggles. So on this journal, there are different sections, and it's very, I believe you would be excited every single day when you're about to like fill in the sections, right? So as I said, it's very important to, be grateful every single morning. That's why I added the gratitude section where you'll be writing grateful for that morning, or whatever time you'd be writing, or you'll be adding on that gratitude section. The other part that I considered very important is the self care checklist. I added this part because I would like you to actually, have a great routine that actually help you to achieve all your goals. You cannot achieve your goals without a great routine. So I added the checklist so that you don't forget the important parts. All right. The other parts that I considered really, really important is the feelings section. There's a place where you just be pouring your heart out, talking about the things that matter to you, the things that made you mad, or maybe motivating yourself in this section, right? One of the other important parts is the monthly planner. I added the monthly planner intentionally because you need to add the things that you want to achieve in a particular month. We have big goals, but the big goals that we have to, you know, not compress them, but break them into different parts in order for us to achieve them. That is why a monthly planner is quite important to know what your month is going to entail. All right. So that is what the sections I just talked about a few of them, but it has a lot. As I said, this journal will help you to write your life story. I've been doing this for years, so I actually created something that could actually help you put everything in one place. I have 10 spots at the moment. If you're ready to write your life story, then this is your moment to order yourself this journal. Or put the details where you can actually place your order. Yes, that is what I had for you today. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, it really helps, and press that bell button to get notified whenever I'm posting a new video. So yes, I'll see you on my next one.